What's going on YouTube? Greenwood Evil here, and today a very special video. UVS Games sent me a Godzilla care package with their newest Challenger Series decks, Godzilla and Mothra, and King Ghidorah and Rodan, and we're going to get to crack these open today and take a look at them. I haven't played UniVersus, I have heard of them before, and I've gotten a little bit of taste of how the game is played on YouTube, so we'll go over these cards, we'll take a look at the artwork. That's what I'm most excited about because I'm a huge collector, but the game does look really fun from what I've seen, and these Godzilla and King Ghidorah decks are super powerful. So guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, let's dive into this here. If you guys don't know, UniVersus' first Godzilla card that they released was all the way back on Black Friday in 2023. This was the special purchase gift if you were randomly selected when you purchased $75 or more on TCG Player. And of course I went on, I forgot what I bought, but whatever, I bought $75 worth of whatever it was just so I have a shot at this card, and I got lucky and I was able to nab the Godzilla -1 UniVersus card, which we can use this as a character card. I'll go into what I can with the character cards, the foundation cards, the attack cards of what I know so far. I'm not going to go too deep into it, only because I'm not an expert. I will leave links in the description below from UVS themselves on the tutorial and how, the quick how to play and whatnot, so you guys get a feel for it. I'll talk about what I know, what I've seen so far, but we really want to get into these Godzilla cards here, so let's do it. The first thing you want to do is you want to check out, they sent the playmat. So aside from these two decks dropping today, June 21st, they're out right now. I'm recording this the night before, but they are out right now. Check with on their website. I'll leave the links, like I said, in the description below to see where you can find a local game store that's selling them. But aside from these, they have playmats. They have a couple different playmats, so I'm curious to see which one we got here. So they sent us a playmat. What playmat did they send us? This is the moment of truth here. What did we get? Oh, what did we get? Oh, I think we got Godzilla. We got the king of the monsters himself. Where is he? Let's see him. Yeah, we did. Look at this playmat. This is a serious playmat. Look at this. Whoa. And it's like black and white too. That is spicy. That is a really nice, I think this might be one of the alternate arts of the cards in the deck. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm a little excited. Godzilla makes me excited if you guys have seen the videos before. But look at that playmat. We are going to utilize this playmat for this video. Holy moly. That is absolutely gorgeous. So, let's open up first. Should we go with the King of the Monsters or should we go with Ghidorah? Which king should we go with? Let's go with Ghidorah first. Let's open up the Ghidorah. First, we'll take a look at the box. The King Ghidorah Rodan Challenger Series. It also includes an extra character, Mechagodzilla, the Bionic Menace. So, the way that this game plays is, this is a 60-card ready-to-go deck, and depending upon the character you choose as the one you want to fight as, the cards will work with that character. So it's really neat. It's not like you have to go through your deck to find characters. You actually will play the character out at the start of the game, and your deck is all different types of attacks and different types of defense, because it's a very 1v1. It's a lot of anime, different anime series that they have at UVS with UniVersus. But they're diving into Godzilla, which I'm very excited about. So let's open this up without damaging the box. I know I'm weird like that. Let's use the kaiju scissors. Let's use the kaiju scissors and just very carefully, I want to try and keep the boxes. I'm weird like that. I want to keep the boxes, so let's open up. I'm assuming we just go like this. Sort of, maybe? Alright, here we go. Before we take a look at that, let's go on the back real quick. So, this, like I said, has a ready-to-play 60-card deck. 3 all-new characters, Ghidorah, Rodan, and Mechagodzilla the Bionic Menace, and it also has my specialty. It has a collector's booster pack, which has 6 random alt art or foil cards to enhance your deck. I think they're just hollow or alternate versions of cards in the deck, so they're not really, there's not really anything you have to chase because this is a CCG, not a TCG. But I think there are, don't hold me to this, I saw that there are booster boxes you can buy. So some of these seems like you can enhance the decks. You might be able to even enhance these, I'm not sure yet. I haven't seen anything to enhance the Godzilla stuff. Play this deck multiple ways. Choose Ghidorah for incredible toughness, Rodan to manipulate the battle in your favor, or Mechagodzilla the Bionic Menace to amp up your attacks. Interesting. So every character seems to have a different way to play. Let's put that to the side. Let's get into this here. Here's our collector pack. We'll open this after we take a look at the deck itself. Here's our rule book. Oh, look at that. It's a special Godzilla Challenger Series rule book. Ooh. Oh, it has all the different cards in it. Interesting. The alt cards and everything. Okay, I don't want to look at that. I really tried hard not to see any of the cards in this. I want to be surprised at the onset of opening, seeing it for the first time. So let's dive into this here. How are we opening here? This seems pretty... Oh, okay. It just took a minute. Oh, there's tape. Good old tape. So here is the nice sealed deck. It's sealed very nicely. And the sleeves are Magic the Gathering size standard sleeves. Pokemon standard sleeves. So that's what you want to use in this. Don't mind me if I'm taking an extra minute or two because I don't want to damage absolutely anything. So let's just be very careful with how we open this. There's probably a pull tab and I'm totally missing it on this one. Maybe we'll inspect it more with the Godzilla one, but I just want to get to this so badly. I want to take a look at everything. All right. So here is King Ghidorah. The first thing we will do is sleeve this up because I do not want to not have that sleeved up. So let's sleeve King Ghidorah. Oh, we'll sleeve all three. We'll sleeve King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah. Wow, look at that. That is just spicy. Look at that. Look at that foil and everything. Emperor of the Cosmos. Sheesh. Then we have Mechagodzilla Bionic Menace. That is a really nice looking one. I love the idea that this Mechagodzilla looks like more like Kiryu, but it's kind of also just a smidge different. It's their kind of an own interpretation kind of deal. Could be from in Godzilla against Mechagodzilla when Kiryu goes bananas. I don't want to spoil that movie. We have Rodan, Giant Monster of the Sky. Look at that. That's the old school Rodan. That's the 1956 Rodan right there. That is a beautiful Rodan. Giant Monster of the Sky. We'll go into some... oh, look at... How much of this deck is sleeve? Oh, not everything is foil, but some of it is. Okay, so look at that. Combined Firepower. Ooh, that's an attack card. That looks really cool. Good thing I bought a sleeve, a new pack of sleeves for this. I was anticipating a bunch. Oh, here comes another one. What is this? Golden Death? Oh my god, Golden Death. Look at that. That's awesome. That's 1991 Godzilla versus King Ghidorah from 91. For the most part. The artwork is absolutely spectacular on them. Another one of these, same thing. Wow. Look at that. And then we have Death from Above. Death from Above with Rodan. Of course, he flies. Most of these, all these kaiju in this except for Godzilla fly. Everybody else flies. Oh, look at this one. Oh, wow. It's from Godzilla Final Wars. Look at this. Tri-Gravity Beam. That's Kaiser Ghidorah and Godzilla from Final Wars. Ooh, Shriyank. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Sleeve that. Got another one of those. Wow. Here's a... Wow, are they all hollow? No. We're getting to the end of it. Monster Zero, basically Kaiser Ghidorah from Final Wars. That's my favorite version. Unique. Yes, I've seen Unique. This is a foundation? I think this is a foundation. This might be a foundation. I could be wrong, though. I think it's foundation. Yes, this is a foundation. I'll go over just a smidge of the 3 different types of cards in the set. Another one of the Monster Zero. And then we have... Oh, look at this! Supersonic Flight. We have Rodan just bodying Titanosaurus. That's awesome. That's cool. So we'll sleeve these up. Now we'll take a look at the rest of the deck. So, I'm not going to sleeve the rest of the deck for, obviously, for time purposes. But I will be sleeving them all because I want to play this. This looks awesome. Alright, so we have Falling Crush. That's cool. Another Falling Crush. Another Falling Crush. Spoiler, Falling Crush. Focused Gravity Beam. That's another attack. Very nice. Wow. We have Multiple Bites from the 90s Rodan. I think the 90s Rodan. Yeah, 90s Rodan and looks like Kiryu. Multiple Bites. Don't want that to fall over. Multiple Bites. Overwhelming Gravity Beam. Wait, is that... I'm trying to figure out who he's attacking. I'm trying to figure out who he's attacking there. Who's Ghidorah attacking? Is that Rodan? It looks like it's attacking itself. That's weird. That's cool, though. Another one. I can see where this is going. Ooh. Wow, that's cool. We have 90s Godzilla, Kaiser Ghidorah, and Rodan from the original Rodan, it looks like. Swooping Talons. Very cool. I'll go over some of these. After we open this deck, I'll go over like the 3 different types of cards and whatnot. When we go over the Godzilla stuff, you might get a better idea of everything. But these are the attacks. Anything orange are attacks, like my shirt. I wore orange because UniVersus in UVS. Lots of Swooping Talons. Battle for Dominance, Godzilla and Ghidorah again. So this deck we're looking at is what you would use against with any of the 3 character cards from this. Let's do this. Any of these 3 characters you would use them with this deck. Battle for Dominance. Evasive Maneuver. Cool. Rodan chasing that chopper. That chopper's done for. That chopper is done for. These are foundations. These are what you're going to use to I'll show you. I'll show you after we get through this. Galactic Monster. More Kaiser Ghidorah. I love the Kaiser Ghidorah love. That is really, really cool. Malicious Evil. Malicious Evil again. Lots of Malicious Evils. Quick Arrival. Ooh. That's terrifying. We have Relentless Challenger. Ooh, no. One of the heads is gone. Just like in the movie. Spoiler alert. Yeah, this seems to be... I watched the tutorial on how to play, and then I saw these cards, and I'm like, this is like very advanced. So I don't want to start giving wrong information. So I'll show you just the generic basic forms of each card. Space Terror. That one's cool. Ooh, Triple Trouble. That's a nice one. Ooh. Godzilla against Godzilla right there? Before he gets hit by Absolute Zero? Yeah, I know, I'm a nerd. Triple Trouble, and Triple Trouble. So, real quick, let me try and go over each of these cards and what I know the card types and everything. So, the 3 card types are as follows. We have character cards are here. This is the character card you'll choose for your whole game. He'll be out on your field. Ghidorah will be out on your field. I'll put it up here so you guys can see it better. But Ghidorah will be out on your field and right here. And then you would be playing these other 2 types of cards you saw in the deck. which one are foundation cards. Foundation cards have, let's see. I want to make sure I get this right. I don't want to, you know, say the wrong thing. So they have difficulty is how much it will cost to play it. And then it has check down here. So as you're playing, right, and you want to play this card from your hand, and you have your Ghidorah out, and this is the first card you're playing for your turn. You put this down. You want to play this. It costs 2. And the check, the bottom card here, so this costs 2. When I flip this card over, the check is the blue number on the bottom. It has to be greater than 2. And it is. So that means this card would succeed. And this card goes to the discard pile because it was just used to check with that number. That's all that is. So then and then the next card you would play would get +1, meaning the more cards you play a turn, the harder it's going to be, like a stamina kind of deal, a stamina bar. The harder it's going to be to actually play more cards. So now the next card you want to play down, say you want to play a duplicate. You want to play another one. Instead of it costing 2, it's going to cost 2 + 1 because it's your second card played. And then, for example, this would cost 2 extra. This would cost 4. And then this would cost 5 because each one. So it costs the original cost +1, +1, +2, +3. It's one cost each turn. One extra cost each turn. So, well, each time you play it. So and I think you'll play up to 5 cards a turn. Don't hold me to that. I think that's what it is, but I'm also not entirely sure. But that's basically how you play these cards. And then the attack cards look like this. So the attack cards, of course, same thing, has your difficulty cost. It has your check number, and then it shows down here, it shows just like in a real fight, you're either fighting low, fighting mid, or fighting high, and then it has how much damage it's going to do. And then your opponent has to defend that damage with the defense on the top here of the cards that they have. There's more involved, trust me. I don't want to go too far into it. I don't want to go crazy because I don't want to say the wrong thing. I'm still learning. So I have the link in the description below from UVS themselves on the YouTube channel. Watch that, get a generic idea of how to play. And then just real quick to show you here, your character card obviously has a bunch of stats here, stuff it can do. But you see right here, these two things are the most important. So this right here, this is how many cards you draw up to each turn. So you draw your hand up to 6 each turn, and then this is the health of your character. Once your character is dead, I guess the game's over. That I'm not sure. I haven't gotten that far. I just got the 1 and 2 turns that I saw on the YouTube channel, so I'm not sure. But I guess once this is knocked out, the game's over. Your character's done. It's 1v1. It's not like you're fighting others. But I'm sure that all this stuff here. Oh, look at this. If you were to lose the game due to your health being reduced below 1, instead remove 1 King Ghidorah counter from this card and return it to maximum health. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, let's read this card. At the start of the game, add 3 King Ghidorah counters to this card. Oh, because of each head. That's nutty. So each time you knock it down by 10, you knock it to 0, you take a counter off. You have to defeat King Ghidorah 3 times. Ooh, that's interesting. That's cool. Okay, you guys get that. I get that now. I thought that was a little low for health. Now it makes sense. Now in total, you have to deal 30 total damage to it. That's pretty crazy. All right, so let's open up our first of the 2 collector booster packs that we're going to have here. Get these to the side here. All right. It says it has 6 cards. Oh, look, it has a pull tab like the Japanese packs. Collector booster pack contains 6 alt art or foil cards. Not for individual sale. Too bad they don't have a whole set, like booster box. I would buy a booster box, no question. All right, so here we go. I did see 1 alt art that I wanted. It was the Mechagodzilla, the Bionic. This one here. It was the Bionic Menace. But the alternate art is the original Mechagodzilla from the original Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. It looks awesome. Alright, so let's see. Here we go. I don't want to reveal too much to start, but I want to kind of All right, we'll go from back to front here. Pack away. Here we go. Ooh, Titanic Combat. Look at that one. Did we see that one in this? Titanic Combat. That might be one from the other deck. Or maybe these literally are. There are some different cards in here. Interesting. Okay. What we'll do is we'll put that down. We'll sleeve up Titanic Combat. We know that's from our booster pack. The next card is Destructive Slam. Yeah, this is from the other... Okay, this is from the Godzilla one. So, interesting. The booster pack can have any cards from either deck, which is cool. Okay, so we have Destructive Slam. Look at that. He's taking out that building. What did that building ever do to you, bruh? What did it ever do to you? Wow. Look at the heat ray. That is a beautiful heat ray. So we're going to see this when we open up the Godzilla one. That is really nice. That's beautiful. What else we got? We have Battle for Dominance. That's in here. That's a nice foil one. Just a foil version of the card, I guess. I wonder which ones are the alt arts. I guess we're going to find out. Evasive Maneuver. So that's, again, just a foil version of the one we saw in the deck itself. And then our last card is Flying Zap. Oh, it's Mothra. Look at that. So we're going to see that coming up in the Godzilla one. So our first pack, I don't know if there were any alternate arts in here. We'll have to look at, I'll have to look at the, this might be, only because it's borderless. See, the other ones have borders? This is borderless, so this heat ray might be an alternate. Based off all the card game experience, that's my guess. Alright, so we opened up the Ghidorah and Rodan one. Now, let's open up Godzilla. Let's take a look at Godzilla. You guys kind of know the gist of how to play now. That Ghidorah mechanic is pretty interesting. 3 counters on him. That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Let's not try and damage this box. Kaiju Scissors, activate! Alright, so here we go. We will take a look at the field. I'll show you the what the field will look like. Okay, here's our booster pack for that later. Well, that'll be our main event. Is our second opening. Oh, there is no... It didn't come with... I thought this came with... Oh, it doesn't come with a challenger mat. I thought it did. Am I wrong? I guess not. I thought it had like a play mat with it. Unless... no, I guess not. That's okay. Because it would have been a little bit easier to explain it to you with it, but it's okay. You guys got the gist. Alright, so here's our Godzilla. So we gotta sleeve up these bad boys now. Let's see if there's a pull tab on this. There is. There is a pull tab. Alright. Pull the pull tab, ladies and gentlemen, because I sure didn't on the first one. Oh, what do you know? The pull tab works. It's almost like it's meant to do this. It's almost like it's meant to open it easy. Look at that. Who would have thought? Good job. I appreciate that because sometimes when decks and stuff are wrapped up like that, they don't have pull tabs. Alright. Let's take a look at this Godzilla one here. You ready? Now you guys know the kind of the basic idea of each type of card and what they do. So let's take a look at Godzilla. Look at that chunky boy. Godzilla, King of the Monsters. There he is. Leave that up. So he's got 34 health, 6 cards per turn. Nice. Here is Kiryu. There you go, Kiryu. That's a nice one. 34 health. And then Mothra's got 21 health, but there's definitely something up with that. I think. There's gotta be something. Maybe not. Start of your end phase, discard a card, enhance commits, attack gets plus X or minus Y. Interesting. She's very weak. I don't know. We'll have to find out with the cards in here, maybe. Ooh. City Rampage. That's a sick looking card. Oh, look at that. He's already. This is when Godzilla was already damaged by Absolute Zero. See his chest? The lines in his chest? That's This is from Godzilla Tokyo SOS, which makes perfect sense because all three monsters, all three kaiju in this are in that movie. Another City Rampage. Ooh, look at this. Gathering Energy. Wow. Is he holding a battleship? Yo, I think our boy is holding a battleship. Okay. You do you, bro. You do you, man. That's pretty nuts. Another Gathering Energy. Like I said, I don't want to go too deep into the cards and what they do because I don't want to confuse you guys or confuse myself. But like I said, I have the link in the description to play the game, and then maybe we'll come back and I'll play some test hands, and we'll see how these decks work. Electric Moth. Wow. Oh wow. Heat Ray. Beautiful. This reminds me, I'm gonna say it here, and I hope I remember to put the picture up. This reminds me of the old Trendmasters Godzilla design for the cards, because the toys came with trading cards, and the Godzilla in the trading cards looked just like this, almost just like this. Because obviously it was 90s Godzilla, which makes perfect sense, but it just looks like that. If I can find it, we'll definitely take a look. I know this is a pretty long video, but whatever, doesn't matter. History's Greatest Monster. Beautiful. This reminds me of the end of Godzilla 2014. Very cool. Response. Once per turn, Tenacious. After you play this card with printed difficulty 5 or greater, ready this card. Like I said, I'm not going to get into that because I don't fully understand it. Another History's Greatest Monster. Oh, wow, look. The Shobijin. Wow, they're the ones who sing Mothra's song. That's very nice that they're foil. That's all. Of course, I drop it instantly. That's very nice. They should come back in the MonsterVerse. Yep. Another one. And now let's take a look at the deck itself. Destructive Slam. We saw that already foil from our collector pack. We saw Flying Zap also. Beautiful artwork. Ooh, Kaiju Clash. Oh, look at that. Beam Challenge. That's cool. Charge Ranged. So yes, this is very advanced. This a lot of extra stuff going on here. Mega Burst. That's cool. Lots of 90s Godzilla love. I love it. Smashing Stomp. Oh, those poor people. Oh, that person's falling down. Good lord. They're in a world of hurt, man. They're not having a good day. Those people are not having a good day. Whoa, wow, really? This artwork is from the Godzilla prequel comic graphic novel before Godzilla 2014 came out. I think. I don't have it available to grab, but that's what that is. That's awesome. It's so cool they used that. Godzilla Aftershock or something. It was something like that. That's very neat that they use that artwork. Ooh, incomparable size. Poor dude. What did he ever do to deserve that? Godzilla! Wow, lots of those. Shriek. Monster Aggression. Mothra. Moth Monster. Cool. She's using her scales attack in this one here. Very nice. Oop. We saw Titanic Combat. We saw this one. This one was in our other collector booster. Ooh, tough skin. Just getting lit up by rockets and missiles. Jeez. Insane. Godzilla can take a beating, man. It's crazy. And I guess the deck can too. Unmatched power. That's a this artwork looks familiar too. I think this is we've seen this. I've seen this before. I don't know what it's from, but I've seen it before. This might be from no, I don't think it's from Rulers of Earth, but I've seen it before. Very cool. And then we have Unstoppable Force with the Shrionks. So there is the Godzilla deck. I'll bring up our 3 character cards once again so you guys can read what each of them do if you want to pause it. So there's Godzilla, King of the Monsters, the boy, and then we have Kiryu, well, Mechagodzilla Kiryu. Take a pause if you want to read that one. Then we have Mothra, Giant Moth Monster. So those are the 3 characters from the Godzilla deck. Let us now open up. The grand finale is our collector pack from the Godzilla. Now they're all random, I believe. So let's hope that we get an alt art character. If we don't, it's okay. We got a Mega Burst. That's a nice one, foil. That looks awesome, foil. Sheesh. So let's leave that up. Our next card is Galactic Monster. There's Kaiser Ghidorah again, a foil version of the card. Very, very beautiful. We got, boom. Ooh, we got the alternate art Kiryu. Look at that one. Wow. What's up with me and Mechagodzillas and getting alternate arts of them? Because I get them in the Japanese Godzilla cards I've opened. That's so crazy. That's so beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Very cool. Let's leave him up. Maybe we'll nab a Godzilla too. Maybe we'll nab the Godzilla that goes with the playmat. I'm not sure if they even make that. We have a Quick Arrival. Terrifying looking. The shadow on the face is crazy for Ghidorah. We have... Ooh, Unmatched Power. That looks beautiful foil. Look at that with the lightning in the background. Poor birds. Maybe he's following them like in Godzilla 1985. And our last card is Space Terror. Ooh, that looks awesome foil. Look at the eyes. And it looks like the foil pattern's going with. It's like going with Ghidorah where it's looking. That's awesome. So I appreciate UVS Games for sending me all these goodies. It was awesome opening this up. I'm gonna play the game. I'm excited to try this out. I need to buy more sleeves to sleeve up both decks. We did nab some pretty awesome stuff in the collector boosters. Like I said, I believe the 2 alternate arts that we got were hold on. I believe the 2 alternate arts that we got today was Heat Ray and the Kiryu. So those were our 2 alternate arts, and then we got a bunch of other foil versions of the cards. That was from our Ghidorah, and then this was from the Godzilla and Mothra one. But yeah, I really appreciate UVS Games for sending this to me. This is awesome. The artwork is fantastic. I like the way the game plays. So I'm gonna have to try it out. The mat is just spectacular. Look at that. I'll put the other mats up here. You guys will see them. But that Godzilla mat is just chef's kiss. Suggestion for UVS games with UniVersus, just an idea. I'm big on obviously giant monsters, kaiju. There's an anime called Big O, or The Big O, from like '99. That would be really cool as maybe a challenger deck if you can make something like that. Just suggestions. I'm just throwing ideas out here. Or Zoids. Zoids were huge when I was younger. Especially New Century Zero, where the Zoids would fight each other in challenged combat, like a tournament. It was awesome. So Zoids and maybe Big O would be something maybe to add to the list for you guys. Just a suggestion, up to you. But these decks are awesome. I appreciate it. Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We will be back with more. I have some Godzilla stuff coming up. I have a couple of figures to still review. I still have them up there. I have Rodan from 56. I have the Jet Jaguar. And then I have Gorosaurus, which we can review too. That would be really cool. And then I have the Haya Godzilla Evolved coming in September. So that's going to be awesome too. But guys, like I said, hit the like button, subscribe button. If you want to check out UVS games, this stuff is out now. The challenge decks are out right now. Today they're out. I'll leave the link in the below for their website to find out the closest place for you guys to find it and pick it up and play it, because it looks really fun. And it's Godzilla, so it's awesome. Take it easy, guys. Peace.